Good afternoon, everybody. This is a free roll, uh, no limit hold'em tournament at America's Card Room. Um, we're down to 9 players. I'm in fourth place. There were 1,885 uh, people that entered this tournament, and I've gone up and down. Um, a guy that just got knocked out called my aces with a 5-6 offsuit, and he hit a straight. Anyway, he just tried to do that again against somebody else, and he didn't make it. Um, but in any case, like I say, we're down to 9 players. We're going to go to the final table here in a minute. I've got a 2-3 offsuit, and I'm just going to fold if he bets. Um, of course, but in any case, top prize is $7.77. Ninth place gets 60 cents, and everybody that makes it to the final table wins at least 80 cents. Like I say, this is a free roll. It didn't cost anything to get in, and I'm going to fold here. Um, I invite you to click on the link below and take advantage of American Card Room's first deposit bonus. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but it's better than nothing. And I get a commission for anybody that signs off on my from the link on my YouTube channel here. In any case, I've got an ace 10 here. I probably shouldn't even called because I want to make it to the final table. Um, and I've got notes on this guy. He's slow. He goes all in with an 8 with a pair of eights. Um, so I'm pretty sure I got him beat, but I'm gonna check. He's got a bigger stack than I do, and I'm gonna check. I think I'll take this one down. Yeah, but in any case, um, like I say, I was doing really well. I was winning this tournament early on, and then this other guy, Pallet something. He's from the states. He gave me a tremendous bad beat, um, and I can't believe that he made it as far as he did. But when he got knocked out, he called with a 5-6 offsuit against a pair of kings or a pair of aces or something, and he was sent packing. I think he was got knocked out 12th. As a matter of fact, I'll verify that. Pallet Man, he got knocked down in 10th place. He got 41 cents. This is more of a bragging rights thing, to win these tournaments. I won a bunch of free roll tournaments at Paradise Poker back when they were able to um, operate in the United States, and I actually won um, a, a tournament that I won the uh, entry, a $10,000 entry into the main event, the World Series of Poker in 2004. Plus, they gave me $2,000 for expenses. So I was really sad when they were forced to shut down. I don't really know all the gory details about that, but Paradise Poker was a great website, and for some reason they got shut down. Um, I'm hoping that America's Card Room doesn't. I play, just micro stakes, but I know there are people that play in some pretty big money tournaments here, as well as some cash games. And I'm just still trying to get a feel for this America's Card Room. I played in a lot of tournaments, and I'm not doing anywhere near as well as I did at Party Poker, or I mean at Poker Stars. Um, I've got 10 million chips or 100 million chips in my uh, Poker Stars bank account. They aren't worth anything, but I could never lose them all. It took me a couple years to build up that stack. Um, Poker Stars, I don't know how it is now, but when I started, Poker Stars would give you 20,000, I mean 200,000 free chips, and plus they'll give you 15,000 every time you sign on. And if you play all day, you can get 2 or 3 times that 15,000 free chips. But in any case, I won some really big tournaments at Poker Stars, and that's how I got my bank account up so high. Anyway, back to this game. We're in hand for hand mode until one person gets knocked out, and then we'll go to the final table. And I'm currently in third place out of the 9. And third place pays $3.07. It's not bad. This tournament's been going on for 3 hours and 41 minutes at this point. Um, and I started this one right shortly after they started. I entered late, but it wasn't that late. I've got a 2-9 offsuit. I'm going to fold. There's four players at this table. There must be 5 at the other table. And anyway, like I say, it's I believe this is the first. No, this isn't the first final table I've recorded at America's Card Room, but it's this is probably the second time I've made the final table. And in 18,000 or 1,800 players, it's pretty amazing to get to the final table. By the way, I had planned to play in the WSOP Senior event, which was started last week, and I can't recall the name of the guy that won, but he won $760 thousand, and everybody that made the final table did really well. That was an entry fee of $1,000, and that tournament, it started like on Tuesday. They had a 2-day start because there were so many players, over 8,000 players in that tournament, and I thought it was supposed to end on Friday or Saturday, but it didn't end till either yesterday or this morning. And I don't know why that was. Apparently, they had so many players that they just had to continue the tournament because there were people that had millions of chips, and it just wouldn't go out. Anyway, I've got an ace queen here, offsuit, but I hope one of these guys doesn't raise. Oh boy, here we go. He's going all in. Um, uh, I'm gonna fold just because I want to get to the final table here. Hopefully, this other guy calls him. And my note on this guy is he bets under pair. Um, I have a feeling that my ace queen had him dominated, but it wouldn't be the first time that I suffered a bad beat, and right now I don't want to have to do it. Now I've got an ace nine suited. Um, I'll give this a call. I'm in the small blind. I'm halfway in. This guy continues to. Yes, gosh, I tell you what, I'm going to give this a call. Now I've got a four flush. I'll check. This guy's either real lucky or just really aggressive. He's got 148,000 chips. He's putting them all in. I'm going to call. He's got a pair of kings, and I need a club. Well, I got a nine, but he yeah. Well, that's why I didn't want to call, and I'm not going to call this one. I'm down to where am I at here? Well, I'm still in. I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm in sixth place now. Um, I don't know why it is, but there's only nine players here, and there's a tremendous delay in what the in the rankings. For the life of me, can't figure that out, and I actually sent a an email to support here, and they said that well, that's the way it is. But I understand they've got some new software coming out in the short future, um, and hopefully it will make that bring that up to speed. Anyway, I had ace king and went all in, and nobody wants to go out here. I'm willing, like I say, I originally wanted to wait until I got to the final table, but I'm getting good cards, and somebody's got to finish in ninth place, and but in any case, like I say, right now it's boring because there's four people at this table, five people at the other table, and somebody's playing slow. Okay, now I'm in the big blind. I've got a 10-3 offsuit. I can't call a raise here, but I'd be happy to see a flop. I'm going to fold. Not going to see the flop. This win a flip, he's pretty aggressive. That's only my only note is on him is that he bets under pair. I'm going to add that he's aggressive, and I'd like to see his cards once. 9-8, four players. I'm halfway in. I'll give it a call. Yeah, well, that wasn't a good flop for me. But I'm down to 12 big blinds here. 192,000. Okay, all right, here we go. We finally made it to the final table. So, oh, what do you know? I've got an ace king. Final table. 80, 80 cents is what eighth place pays. First place pays $7.77. I've got an ace king. I'm gonna go. I'm going all in. With any luck, I can double up. Lamborghini. He's got a smaller stack than I do. nobody called. Oh boy, no. I've got a Jack 3. I just saw a flash. Yeah, they're asking if we want to skip the break, and I do. I don't want to go to a break here. And I would also go for a deal. I see this guy's going for a deal. Lamborghini's out. I've got a 9.8 offsuit. That's a fold. So I'm in fifth out of 8 players now. No, that's not right. That's what it says up here. One of the guys just got knocked out. There's 7 players left, and I'm in fifth. Like I say, I can't for the life of me figure out why they can't get the stats on the table here correctly. Um, it says I'm fifth out of 8. There's only 7 players. Um, it's really distracting when you don't. I mean, it distracts me because I'm so used to playing at Poker Stars, and everything is just um, totally up to the second. And they, like I say, I don't know. I don't want to complain, but I hope they. I presume I'm not the only one that's complained about that. I mean, everybody else is going through the same thing, and there's no reason why it can't be more accurate and up to the minute. Anyway, regardless, I'm in the big blind here with a king queen offsuit. This video has been going 18 minutes now. Okay, free cards. Okay, I've got top pair. That's worth a pot bet. My note on this guy is from Canada. He goes all in with an ace king, so I presume he's going to fold. I'm pretty sure I've got the best hand here. And so, yeah, I take this one down. 74,000. Now I'm in the small blind with a 10-5 offsuit. This gal here, if she is a gal, my note on her is she's a bluffer. Small blind, I'm half in. I'm going to call. Well, now I've got a 4 flush. I'm going to bet. This is a preventative bet because this gal, like I say, she's a bluffer. I'm not bluffing. I've got good cards here. And now I've got the flush. And I'm going to check. And she bet I'm going all in. I've got a straight flush draw. I have a flush. I have a straight. No, I don't have a straight flush draw. But anyway, I've got a 10 high flush. I'm pretty sure I got her beat. And, you know, like I say, I make notes on these players, and this gal, my note on her said she's a bluffer. And so, anyway, now I'm up to 420,000. The scoreboard says I'm still in 6 out of 7, but I'm in fourth. Okay, anyway, we're at a 5 minute break here. I don't know why these people wouldn't want to continue playing, but maybe somebody had to go to the bathroom or make some coffee or something. Anyway, I'll be right back. All righty then. You know, I really, like I said, I really wanted to go play in the World Series of Poker, but I'm 2 hours from Vegas, and to anybody that 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 knows driving in Vegas, it's pretty hectic. People speeding on the interstate there, it's unbelievable. I mean, I usually go 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, and people are passing me like I'm standing still. But in any case, it's hot down here in Arizona, and Vegas is the same thing. And it was pretty easy for me to decide not to go play. And America's Card Room is the reason I didn't go. I'm much more comfortable playing at home on my computer than I am driving to Vegas and paying outrageous um, hotel fees and resort fees. The resort fee is as much as the hotel room these days, and of course, food and everything else is jacked way up. And uh, you know, with the World Series of Poker in town, the rates on everything just doubled and tripled. So it's not like it was back in 2004 when there were 3 or 4 thousand players in the main event. I finished 428th, by the way, and back then that wasn't in the money. Um, anyway, we're down to 42 seconds left, and this video's been going for just about 25 minutes. It's typical when the break is over, somebody just is takes their time, and hopefully everybody's ready to play. This tournament's been going on for 4 hours now. Okay, I'm on the button with a 2-6. I mean, a 2 queen, queen 2 offsuit. Now I'm going to click fold here. I'm still hoarse with a little bit of a cough that kind of nagged me for the last few videos I made. I'm getting better, but having a talk for another half hour is making me hoarse again. Okay, win a flip. You know, my notes on this player is he bets under pair. He just raised. I have to think he's got something. Where in the heck am I? I had a deuce. I had a queen deuce. Anyway, there's a possible straight and a possible flush out there. So my note on this guy was he bets under pair. Now I know he's a bluffer as well. 9-3 offsuit, that's a fold. If I can hold fourth place, it's $2.32. And like I say, your first place is $7.77. There's 7 of us left, and that's $1.10. So hope I can get some cards here. Four minutes. Okay. New York Noopy's gone all in, and he's got a caller. I'll make a note of him. He goes all in with ace-6 off. And the ace takes it. Got a 9-7. That's a fold. I'm sorry I'm not talkative. You know, like I say, I'm kind of hoarse, and I wanted to record this because it is a final table. 7-10 offsuit, first position, that's a fold. I know the final table in that senior WSOP event lasted a long time, and I don't really know why. I heard there was one tournament that was put on hold because somebody had stolen another player's chips while they were at break. So they stopped the whole tournament simply because they didn't want to just stop the one table. They wanted to hopefully find the guy that stole the chips. And I don't know how that turned out. But they've got cameras on everything, and if some guy's stack goes up, the amount of chips that were stolen, he's busted. But anyway, I've got a king eight offsuit or king eight suited. I'm in the big blind. I'm halfway in. I'll call unless somebody makes a big raise here. I like a king eight suited. Well, that's not a good flop for me, but I have to presume that somebody's got at least one heart. Well, I could possibly win this with a king, but I'm not willing to call. My notes on this guy are he goes all in with a king jack off, and he slow plays a jack jack. Anyway, he took that one down. I've got a suited 5-8. I'm not one of the people that goes for flushes. I'd have top pair here. It's gosh. Sometimes I get some tremendous flops on hands that I fold. Um, as a matter of fact, I got a tremendous flop the other day, and I made a mistake. I hit the wrong button. I had an ace seven, and the flop came 7-7 ace. And the guy in front of me bet, and I was going to just casually call, and I hit the fold button. Oh my God. Um, yeah, anyway, like I say, I'm still learning how to play here at America's Card Room. But I mean, there's the fold button right there. It's big as day, and there was nothing funny about that particular hand. I just was thinking about something else and not watching what I was doing. I busted out of that tournament too, and I was in good shape. I would have been in great shape if I would have not folded that hand. Gosh, this is going to take forever. This tournament's 4 hours and 8 minutes. For 1,800 people are trying to get into a $50 prize pool. But hey, it's for an old guy like me, it's a good thing. I got a king four suited. Um, I'm gonna fold. I'd love to draw to a king four suited, but when I'm that early in the rotation, I don't like to do it because somebody could go all in just like this guy did. And my note is he goes all in with an ace six offsuit, and nobody's called him. Now I've got an ace queen. I'm going to bet 3/4 of the pot, which is a little more than 3 times the big blind. My note on this guy, he goes all in with a king jack offsuit. This is the kind of hand where somebody could have had a pocket pair. Wouldn't be the first time I've run up against that. And he's going all in. Let's see. My notes also says he's a bluffer, so I'm going to call him ace jack. What do you know? Ace queen beats ace jack. So I bluffed. He bluffed even harder, and that kind of makes my day. My notes on this gal is she's a bluffer. Um, and I'm going to check. My king might be good, but with a possible straight and a possible flush or any of those pairs, I'm going to be out. And now I've got an ace 10. I'm going to play this. I've got notes on this guy. He goes all in with ace king off. So I'm going to fold with my ace 10. The only, yeah, I have notes on every player at this table now. I wonder how many have notes on me. By the way, I'm in first place right now, according to the scoreboard here. If I look at the list, yeah, I am in first place. I've got 130,000 chip lead on the second place. Nobody seems to be in a hurry, and I'm not going to be. I'm going to fold my 9-8 offsuit. Okay, this guy. My note is he bets under pair. Now I'm going to be able to figure out what he goes all in on 10-10. Okay, well he's out. I'm going to add that. My note on this player was he went all in with ace king offsuit. He also goes all in with ace jack. So but he just called. And anyway, oh boy, look at here. This is a bad beat coming here. There's a bad beat. Ace Jack beats Ace King. 5-3 offsuit. I don't want to deal anymore. I just unchecked the want to deal and skipped the break because I want this $7.77. My lead is up to 160,000 chips now. So I should be able to at least outlast most of these players. But you never know. I just take it hand by hand. There's 6 players left. Next player out gets $1.45. Alrighty then, ace deuce in the big blind. This guy, he slow plays jack jack. Now he's going all in. He went all in with a king jack offsuit. Um, I'm gonna fold. I wish I could have seen a flop with an ace deuce, but I'm not gonna spend 300,000 to see it. 5 deuce to fold. This guy's gone all in again. He must be he must be in a hurry to get to his stovetop stuffing. I don't know if you folks have seen Steve. What the heck is his name? Anyway, he commentates on videos. Uh, I'm going to call with a Jack 10. I'm on the button. Oh, isn't that something? This gal is going all in. Um, I can't call all in with that. That was a good bet. I want to see somebody go out here. Well, come on, buddy. This video is 44 minutes, 45 minutes, and I didn't start it until the final table. Well, actually, I started it a few minutes before we hit the final table, but all I know is the final table at Poker Stars less than this. I got a 10-9 suited. I'm going to call with that. I like a Jack 10 suited, but well, now I'm going to check. You know, I can't get a flop to save my life. Well, now I've got an open end straight, um, a queen or an eight gives me the straight. So he made a minimum bet, and I can't call. Well, I'm still in first place, but my cushion has dropped down to 80,000 chips. Well, that's just ducky. A 2-6. A guy named Ray used to run the poker room at the Abbey Casino in Laughlin. I used to play a fair amount there. And Ray always said the 2-6 are the best cards. Anything under a 6, he said. I just never had that mindset. But I will take a free flop. Yeah, right. I can't get a darn thing here. I would need a pair of deuces or a pair of sixes to come up on the river and the turn in the river. But I'm not going to see either one. Well, now that's a little better. There's 6 players, a king jack. This gal in the big blind, you know, she's a bluffer. She's unless one of these guys raises, I'll go. Oh, he's going all in. Slow, all in with an 8-8. Um, I'm going to fold. I hope this gal calls him. No one let it hold him. You know, you're one hand away from being eliminated. And okay, here we go. I have a feeling he's going to fold. Ace-7 offsuit. I'm going to call. I bet the pot. My note on this guy is he slow plays Jack, but they took me for a Jack or a King. Probably they figured I had a King, which is why I bet. I've got a 5-8 offsuit. That's going nowhere. Well, my cushions are back up to 80,000 chips. I'd really like to see some more action from these other players, you know. Um, but I guess if you want to see action, you got to make it yourself. Well, these folks are sure taking their time. Yeah, my note on this guy is he's slow. He goes all in with an 8-8, pocket eights. This guy's from the United States. This guy's from the United States. I'm from the United States. This gal's from the United States. This guy's from Canada. And this guy's from Venezuela. You know, in many of my videos, I mentioned that knowing where these players are from can give you a general idea of how they play. Canada, they most Canadians I've seen are pretty aggressive. Um, and Venezuela, these people from from South America, they tend to call with a lot of um, low cards. You know, especially if they're suited. Uh, anyway, but you know, every hand is what it is, and you know, like I say, I had a really bad beat from the guy that beat me with a 6-7 offsuit to my aces. He was from the United States. Look, this guy flopped a straight. How about that? King Jack beats Ace King. Wow, interesting. Well, he goes all in with a King Jack offsuit. He did that before. That's what my notes are. So he likes the King Jack from Venezuela. Well, like I said, you know, that's way better than a 6-7. I've got an ace in the big blind. I like it. This guy, he went all in. My note on him is he all in with an ace-6 off. I've got an ace-6 off. I'm going to call him. He's got an ace-9. Well, give me a straight. Give me a 10 or a club. Yes. All righty. So I hit the nut flush on the river. You got to like that. And I come right back with another ace-7 offsuit. This guy's slow and he goes, I'm going to raise here. I'm going to raise this gal who likes to bluff. Well, if I check, I have a feeling she'll bet, but I'm going to check. Got an open end straight. That's worth a bet with an ace kicker. Now, that's not a good card for me. Or maybe it is, but I'm going to check. She checked and my ace is good. No, my God, oh, she called with a 2-5 offsuit. Oh no, in the big blind. That's worth it. No calls. 2-5 off in the big blind. I'm gonna fold my king-7. No, I'm on the button. I like the king-7 on the button. Well, what do you know? Ah, lucky sevens. Well, I have to call. I have to call again. Well, what do you know? King-7 on the button. I hit a set of sevens. Gosh, everybody's got a decent stack here. This, uh, this this guy's low man on the totem pole with 237,000. He's all in. I'm leading, and I've only got 23 big blinds. Well, we're getting right down there. Yeah, we're well into the final table, and the next person that goes out gets $1.85 after 4.5 hours. And this video has gone for 1 hour. So it took 3.5 hours to get to the final table, and the final tables lasted an hour. But it can't be much longer. I know I'm going to be here. I hope I've got at least a couple viewers that take the time to watch this. Like I say, ordinarily I'm more talkative, talking about strategy and uh, uh, table position, um, but I'm letting my voice recuperate. Alrighty then. Queen Jack in the big blind. I'll just check. Uh, I'll check. I've got possible straight, possible flush. I'm going to fold, give it to her, even though I know she's a bluffer. And she's now the chip leader. I've got a 5-3 offsuit, suited 5-3. I think I'll call with that. Um, I have a possible straight flush. Oh boy. I don't dare bluff. I mean, it's going to get to the point now where I have to bet to win this hand, and it's not going to happen. Anyway, I took a chance of calling. I was halfway in the small blind. Now I got what some people call the dirty diaper, a 2-3 offsuit. I really want to win this. Like I say, I've made it to the final table here before at America's Card Room. This would be the first tournament that I won. Um, I played in some tournaments where first place paid, I think, 900, maybe even over 1,000. But I never made it to the final table in any of those. This one is kind of a feather in my cap. It is a free roll, but there was 1,800 players, and to make it to the final table is quite an accomplishment. And well, now this guy's sitting out. I didn't notice that before I folded, but now this guy should have raised, because if this guy's sitting out, um, he would have taken the pot. If you just call and somebody's sitting out, they they do a flop. I'm gonna fold here. This this guy must be must be hungry. He wants to get to his stovetop stuffing. Yeah, anyway, stovetop stuffing. There's a guy who posts a lot of videos um, online. He's been kicked off of a lot of websites, but it's pretty funny. Um, just trying to think, it was Steve Inman. And it's funny. I see him on Truth Social a lot, and for some reason, he's not on there. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Okay. um, I'm going to bet the pot here. We've got a new leaderboard. Uh, I'm going to raise. This guy is sitting out. Like I say, I forgot about that. He's sitting out, so I'm going to take this down. If I would have just called, they would have shown a flop for some reason. But or maybe it's when someone is sitting out and they go all in. Um, yeah, that's what happens. Um, they will let a player sitting out win a hand. If you raise and well, anyway, it's they don't do that at Poker Stars. Uh, I'm going to bet the pot here. This guy's from Venezuela. Anything but a 10 or be black. Be black. Thank you. All right. So now there's only four of us. I've got an ace king. Um, I'm going to bet the pot again. No, this guy's back. Okay. Now I'm in the big blind with a 9-6 offsuit. That's a fold for me. I can't do anything with a 2-4 offsuit. Well, I have a feeling this tournament won't be lasting much longer. But I'm not going to make a mistake. I've got a commanding lead here, and as long as I keep from getting into a hand, well, it's not. This guy's only got 83,000. He's going out. He's going to have to win his hand. As a matter of fact, he's going to be all in here and with the blinds. I've got a king seven offsuit or suited. I'm going to fold with four players. It's pretty good, but like I say, I don't want to get involved in a small blind. He should call here. But he didn't. Unbelievable. Well, maybe his cards were that bad. You know, uh, I have terrible cards in the big blind here. If anybody raises, I can't call. I should show him. Okay. Well, now I've got a king queen. Um, I'm going to call. Everybody should call here and we'll knock this guy out. But I want to take him off. See, now this is a situation where I've seen people bluff, and there's no way that any of these of us three should be bluffing because our whole point is to get this guy out. And fortunately, they're not doing that. I just hope somebody can knock this guy out. I sure hope she isn't bluffing. She wasn't bluffing. She had a pair, but wasn't good enough to knock that guy out. Son of a gun. Four people couldn't get one guy knocked out. And what did he win that with? He ended up with a straight. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This guy's getting this, bringing right back into the tournament. Yeah. Well, this is not a good time to be going on a cooler like I am. Terrible time for a cooler. How about that? Chop it up. Gosh, I'm getting the worst cards. Well, I'm gonna fold. I don't want to spend. It's going to cost me 100,000 to call that. I'm not going to do it. Well, at least I got an ace here. That's good. That's good. I'll give it a call. Well, how about that? I sure. Yeah, that's good. And like I say, this focus mode. My note on that player is a bluffer, and sure enough, yeah. Well, this could be it. This could be it for me. Oh boy, deuce. Give me a deuce. Give me a deuce. All right. All in. Ace eight. Ace 10 suited. Okay, that was tough. So then there was three. I've got first place back again, and I'm gonna fold just because this gal is a bluffer. I'm afraid to call with poor cards, and with her on there because what I want to do is get some decent cards. Actually, what I really want is some dominating cards, and I'll just check to her. Okay, I like the Jack 8 here. Oh, but I'm not going to go all in. Um, yeah, Oh boy, we got a 5 minute break again. Unbelievable. Skipped a break. Well, I'm going to take a little break too. I'll be back. All right. Well, I got tired of this gal going all in, and I called. I made a mistake. She actually did have an ace, and now I'm going to fold. I'm in third place, and the blinds are going up, and I can't afford. I've only got three big blinds left. That was a mistake on my part, and I just hope I can get on a little bit of a heater here. King 10 will work. Yeah, yeah. Maybe they can see my cards. Okay, this time I've got the ace, honey. I've got the ace again. Well, now I don't have the ace. Oh boy. Yeah, this tournament's just about done. The difference between second and third place is literally nothing. But yeah, I'm Queen Jack. I've got a straight possibility. No, didn't hit it. Well, I'll be real lucky if I don't finish third here. Um, I'm going to fold. Another fold. These people, well, of course, they both want to come in first, so it's conceivable that I could sit here and watch one of them knock the other one out. I'm going to be all in. Yeah, I have to call this 987. I got a pair of sevens. I have a pair of sevens. I have two pair. Maybe I can triple up here. Maybe not. We'll see. We chop. What do you know? Well, I'm going to fold. Like I say, maybe I'll get lucky and these two will knock each other, you know, knock one another out. Well, why not? Queen eight. Better than average cards. Oh, yeah, that puts me down the road. Okay, well, I took third place. Hour and 32-minute tournament. I take home, what do I take home? Third place. $3.07. All righty. Till next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and bless you if you're still watching. Goodbye.